Hey guys, Aso Rock don scatter. E don choke as Donald Trump finally takes unexpected action against Nigeria over the US Agency for International Development, which is USAID, makes shocking revelation about Boko Haram. See what he said that got everybody worried. Welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for stopping by. If you're just joining us, please kindly subscribe to this channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. The United States mission to Nigeria has strongly condemned the continued atrocities perpetrated by Boko Haram, emphasizing the urgent need for concerted efforts to combat terrorism in the region. This statement comes amid growing concerns about the effectiveness of foreign aid programs, specifically the U.S. Agency for International Development, USAID, headfronts, leading to the suspension of all foreign aid for 90 days by U.S. President Donald Trump on January 2025. The decision to suspend aid was driven by concerns over global destabilization and the misalignment of priorities with American interests, as well as increasing screening of how the funds had been utilized. In his post on social media platform X, the U.S. mission to Nigeria reassured the public that stringent monitoring and the evaluation systems are in place to ensure that the U.S. assistance reaches its intended receipts. Despite the suspension of aid, the mission reiterated its commitment to support Nigeria and its regional partners in the fight against terrorism. The statement also strongly condemned the ongoing violence and loss of life inflicted by these terrorists and other terrorist groups operating in Nigeria. The United States condemns the violence and blatant disregard for human life perpetrated by Boko Haram and other terrorist groups in Nigeria and the region. So the mission said this condemnation is not a new stance for the United States, as Boko Haram has been a focus of its counter-terrorism effort for years. Boko Haram, a group that seeks to impose its interpretation of Islamic law in Nigeria, has been responsible for widespread violence, including bombings, shootings, and abductions, particularly in the northeastern part of the country. The group has also gained international notoriety for the kidnapping of hundreds of school children, leading to global outrage and condemnation in response to the group's activities. The U.S. government officially designated this group as a foreign terrorist organization on November 14, 2013. The designation has allowed the U.S. government to block the group's assets, restrict its fundraising efforts, persecute its members, and prevent them from traveling to the United States. The U.S. mission to Nigeria's recent statement highlights its ongoing support for Nigeria in addressing the threats posed by this deadly group and other extremist groups in the region. It reaffirmed the United States' commitment to working alongside Nigeria and other West African nations to combat terrorism and enhance security. The statement also serves as a reminder of the long-standing partnership between the U.S. and Nigeria in addressing regional security challenges, with both nations recognizing the need for continued cooperation to tackle the rising threat of terrorism in Sahel region. While the suspension of foreign aid has drawn significant attention, it is clear that the United States remains focused on ensuring that its support for Nigeria is aligned with its strategic interests and that assistance is directed towards effective and accountable programs. The decision reflects a broader concern within the US about the efficiency of foreign aid, especially in conflict zones, and the desire to ensure that funds are used effectively to combat terrorism and other security challenges. The condemnation of Boko Haram's actions underscores the continuing global alarm over the group's brutal tactics and its destabilizing impacts on the region. The group has not only disrupted Nigerians' security but also contributed to the displacement of millions of people, further exacerbating the humanitarian crisis in the Northeast. The US government has continually highlighted the importance of addressing these issues through a combination of military, humanitarian, and developmental strategies. So, guys, in conclusion to this, while the suspension of foreign aid by President Trump has raised concerns, the United States remains steadfast in its condemnation of this group and its commitment to supporting Nigeria and its regional partners in the fight against reinforces the importance of collaboration in combating extremist violence and ensuring the safety and security of the region. Despite the challenges, both countries understand the importance of working together to bring stability to the share and protect innocent lives from scourge of terrorism. So guys, what's your take on this? Please let's hear from you. Kindly drop your comment below the comment section and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you and bye for now.